When I say short form content, what comes to mind? TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Harmless videos of people's cats, memes, motivational David Goggins edits, or take clips. What's the problem there? The problem, as I'm sure many of you know, is how overstimulative the content is, and how that can fry your dopamine systems and increase brain fog, reduce your focus and attention span, and eradicate your state of mind, your presence. And when this is backed up by a supercomputer algorithm that is perfectly designed to keep you hooked scrolling, it's easy to see how addictions form. And the data actually proves this, as the average TikTok user spends over 95 minutes a day on TikTok. For context, if you do the maths, that works out to roughly just over 24 days a year. These people are spending nearly a month a year on TikTok, and they wonder why they're not productive and why they don't succeed with their goals. But worry no more, as today I'm going to teach you from my own experience how to overcome short form content addiction and how to start living your best life once again. Step 1. Stop coping. It's something we all do for the things we love, and it's very likely you're doing it for short form content. Something you know is bad for you deep down, but you just can't stop doing it. Oh no, my TikTok For You page is fine because it's only motivational gym videos and Sam Sula. I deleted TikTok, so it's okay if I watch YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. No, they're all bad. It's all the same thing, just in slightly different fonts. And it's very unlikely that some 30-second clip from a podcast that is overly edited is ever going to change your life for the better. And even if you did consume some good content on these apps, they're a dime a dozen, and it is definitely not worth the wait and the wasted time that you've spent scrolling mindlessly like a little dopamine junkie. You have to think about this short form content thing logically and think about the ROI, the return on investment. You consume 20 shit videos for one somewhat beneficial video that you kind of already knew was common sense. I don't think Warren Buffett would be proud of that. Alright, once you've stopped coping, it's time to move on to step 2, which is time management. Now I can tell you to just delete the apps, which by the way you should definitely do, but that's pointless if you don't know what to do in this newly acquired free time, because you'll likely have nothing to do and end up re-downloading them, or just substituting some other bad habit as a replacement, such as playing video games for longer or spending more time watching pointless YouTube videos. That's why you need to know what you're going to do in this newly acquired free time and manage your time effectively. You should have a rough idea of everything you're going to do in a day and at the exact times you're going to do them. Think about it like the timetables we used to have in school, where at 10 o'clock we'd have maths class. Now instead it can be at 10 o'clock you do deep work for your business, or you start reading, you go on a walk, you go to the gym, etc. If you already have your day structured out before and planned out perfectly, it's very unlikely that you're going to cheat on your routine and start scrolling on TikTok at 11 o'clock when that's supposed to be your exercise time. So after this video, I want you to take some time, maybe 15-20 minutes, even longer if you need it, and design a routine that you can stick to, not just tomorrow or for a week, but for the rest of your life. Now of course, maintain realism when you're doing this. I know after watching a self-improvement video, you can feel very motivated and the adrenaline can be hitting hard, and you're going to say you're going to wake up at 6 and go to the gym straight away, and now you're going to hit a new PR on bench and deadlift, and afterwards you're going to go home and work on your business and your goals, eat healthy, not touch sugar, go on a 10k run. Like, yeah, that's great, we all want to dream big, but you got to start off realistic, man. Of course, be positive, but try to balance it with realism too. Start off small, and then like anything else in life, progressively overload it and work your way up. Your third step towards curing your short form content addiction is to embrace mindfulness. Now what do these things such as TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts do to your attention span? It reduces it, your brain becomes fried, you've more brain fog, and you can't really focus, can you? That's why you find it so hard to resist, and even though you know it's wrong deep down, you just can't fight that urge hard enough and continue scrolling. Well, this is because you're not mindful at all, and your brain isn't strong enough, and it needs to be developed to fight these urges properly. Some habits that you can try to improve this mindfulness and to make yourself stronger to control your urges when it comes to short form content addiction is to try meditation. Personally, I use the Medito app as I find it to be the most helpful. They have a 3-minute beginner meditation guide, which I'd highly recommend for all use. Reading is also heavily beneficial, as you're not only becoming more mindful, you're also acquiring more knowledge at the same time. The outdoors is a perfect fix as well. Going on walks is a personal favorite as mine, as it gives me the opportunity to escape all the distractions in our modern society, mainly my phone to be honest, and I get a chance to go outdoors and think and reflect on whatever's bothering me or whatever I want to know about. Now these are just some examples. You may find relaxation or mindfulness in other activities such as physical exercise. I know for me the gym tends to have a great effect on my mental health. Maybe for you it's sport, cardio, knitting, I don't know, whatever it may be. The more good mindful habits that you can implement that are beneficial towards your mental health, the more likely you are to overcome these short form content addictions. And this also applies for every single addiction you have, whether it be binge eating, Netflix, video games, or porn. That's all for now, boys. I really hope you enjoyed, and yes, I know a big disclaimer, I'm fully aware that I make YouTube shorts, but you can't hate the player, you have to hate the game. I really hope you were able to gain something beneficial from this video, and I guarantee you if you implement what I've taught you today, then you will never look back back and you will never struggle with this addiction ever again. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, link in the description, and I'll see you all later.